What's up, guys? It's your girl Kia. I am makeup free today. I have a ton of stuff going on. I still have some more client work I need to do, but I wanted to do a quick video about the craziness that's happening on YouTube, and not just in the beauty world, but Shane Dawson and Jenna Marbles and all these people who are having their old videos come up and basically bite them in the ass. And to all the people confused, I'm confused about why you're confused. YouTube was and is the wild, wild west. It is. The reason why it's like that is because the goal of YouTube is so that you can put your content out there. That's how it originally started. Now it's this weird competition of who can get the most views for their content. I know we would all love to imagine that YouTube is this great place that you put out your great content that's intellectual, or it's newsworthy, or it's valuable to people or something, and people will come and consume it and enjoy it. You'll get great views. It'll be amazing. That is not how YouTube works. YouTube works on an algorithm, and everybody not talks about the algorithm and how some days your videos will do really, really great, and how if I have 50,000 followers, did my video only get 650 views? It is because of the algorithm. It's also because of the content in the video. YouTube is scanning all this stuff to see, okay, this is a great piece of content that this person put out. We're going to put it out to this select percentage of this group of people. It's a whole thing. And it's a pain. It's not fair, but that's how YouTube works. And what people like the Shane Dawsons of the world and the Jenna Marbles, the Team 10, the Jake Pauls have discovered that if I do something really, really outrageous or crazy, I will get a lot of views on that video. If I get over this amount of views, they will put advertising dollars behind it. So anytime that video runs, I can probably make up to $7,000 a video, if not more. So they're now trying to outdo each other. I mean, there was a whole house generator called Team 10 on just generating and putting out more content. The TikTok kids, and they're in a mansion now, all just there putting out, generating content for people to consume on TikTok, on YouTube. That's all it is. We have told a generation of kids that you don't need to go to college. You don't need to learn a trade. You can just be an entrepreneur by starting your own YouTube channel. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to, especially young people, who come up to me and say, oh yeah, I'm trying to get my YouTube channel up and running. And I'm like, that's great, but what's going to be your real job? Like, oh, no. I'm going to focus 100% on my YouTube channel. Listen, I have said this multiple times on this channel. YouTube is something that I do for fun. It is not my full-time career. It is very, very hard to keep up the YouTube numbers that you need to survive, and it takes a while to get there. People that I love who are on YouTube, Funky Dineva, I talk about him a lot on this channel because he's been doing this, I want to say 7 or 8 years now he's been doing it, and it's taken a long time. He went from living on somebody's floor doing it for maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years before he actually is now a sought after kind of YouTuber, and he also has parlayed that into other opportunities. Bondi Blue, huge fan of hers. I think she's been doing YouTube for about 7 years. And even when she first started, she had a real job as a news camera person. So she wasn't just out here only relying on YouTube. Very few people can just rely on YouTube right out the gate. So when I hear people say that, it also makes me concerned, and it sends me into a fear that you're going to try to go the Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Shane Dawson back in the day route of trying to get people to watch your content by doing something really stupid, reckless, or crazy, because that's what a lot of people are doing. So that brings me to what happened with Jenna Marbles, Shane Dawson, and all these people. Again, like I said, YouTube is the wild, wild west. And back in the day, it was way worse than it is now, because back in those days, the algorithm wasn't 100%. So now you just want people to watch your video, so you're just doing outrageous stuff, and you just want to get it somewhere. You want people to become fans of yours, because for a while YouTube wasn't monetized. So back then you were really just trying to get more views on YouTube because it was going to have you host different events or do different things. There was a lot of different things you could do that wasn't like making money with YouTube. So Shane Dawson put out a lot of crazy nutso videos, blackface, talking in the black woman's voice. Same thing with Jenna Marbles, she did the same thing. Shane also made this video of him masturbating to Willow Smith's poster. This was at the very first VidCon that he did that at. Again, he was a new up-and-coming YouTuber. He was popular then, but not famous like he was now. And again, he's just trying to get views. I'm not saying what he did was appropriate or excusing him because he was trying to get views. I'm trying to explain it from a mindset of someone who just wants to have people pay attention to them. And I just want to be famous, and I just want to have something. I just, want to be out there, and I want to be the outrageous kid that everybody wants to be and follow. And he did those things. He also did this thing with him talking about Trayvon Martin with the Say Something Mean challenge, where you say something mean about Gandhi, Trayvon Martin, Martin Luther King. It was the whole thing. Was it a good idea? No. Was it done for views? Yep. Did it get a lot of views? Yes, it did. It got a lot of views. So now Shane is past all of that. He's now moved into the stage where he's a conspiracy theory YouTuber. He's not a comedian anymore. He's changed his mindset about who he wants to be out into the world. He's gained more followers, more views. I like his conspiracy theory work. I think it's really interesting how he does all this stuff on his own. But now those old videos are coming back to bite him in the ass. And I feel bad for him, but I tell people all the time, especially young people, when you put this content out in the world, there is no taking it back. It is out there forever. I don't care if you delete it, stop it, no matter what. It is out there. You have to be careful. I don't get how people do not understand this. Just because you're a big famous YouTuber does not mean people can't find the old crap that you had back in the day. And it's sad for them. I feel bad for them, but there was nobody guiding them. I wish that somebody would have been guiding them to help them. That moves me into the next group of people. Jake Paul and Logan Paul and Team 10. Those people have learned nothing from their mistakes. And I know everybody's like saying, let's cancel Jake Paul. By the way, Logan Paul and Jake Paul are two different people. Logan Paul went into the suicide force. Jake Paul's his younger brother, and they're both morons, but Logan Paul is the one who went to the suicide forest. I think Jake is the one who threw Pokemon balls. It might have been Logan too, who threw Pokemon balls at Chinese people, trying to capture them in the Pokemon balls. I am not making that up. You can go on YouTube and find that video. He really did do that. He's stupid. But anyway, those kids haven't learned their lessons. They're still out there making these outrageous videos, basically viewing being abusive in the Team 10 house just to put out content, just to get more views, just to get more people to look at them, want to be them, and make more money. We can all cancel all these people, the Black people who are offended, or the people who say that Shane's a pedophile and Jake did this and Jake did. Everybody, those people that can cancel them, it is not going to have one effect on them because we are not their core group. Who is their core group? Their core group of viewers is children, white children, between the ages of 10 and 18. That's their core audience. They don't care. They could care less about what blackface is. They're just gonna go, well, I mean, that was one time. Like, I still really like the video. So their pockets are still going to stay lined. They're still going to make money, and advertisers are still going to want to advertise with them. Yes, there has been a huge pullout of advertisers from YouTube and from Facebook with the July blackout. Coca-Cola's pulled out. Dove is pulled out. I'm not sure if it was the soap or the chocolate. Are they owned by the same company? That was a stupid question. I should have kept in my head. Anyway, all these major brands, the major brands that I work with, actually one pulled out. I found out yesterday, which was a huge chunk of money from Facebook. So these advertisers are pulling out, but there's still little ones who are dying for a space on the Jake Paul, Team 10, Jeffree Star video, Shane Dawson video. That's what they're wanting, that because the views will still be there. Is it great? No. But is that how the marketing world works? Yes, it is. And it sucks. The next step to my video right now, and I know I'm getting a little long-winded, and I'm sorry to my regular viewers who watch my videos for certain things, but I do want to get this out because I feel like people aren't listening to different perspectives, all the same drama channels who are talking about this. But the other thing I wanted to bring up is Tati, Westbrook, James Charles, and Jeffree Star. I could go in on Jeffree Star. I could go in on Shane Dawson's involvement in this, but I have to say something to Tati. Tati, you are a grown-ass woman. You put your brand on the line because of what two idiots had to say? You're a grown woman. You're older than me, child. You are 40 years old, and you let internet drama, and other kind of drama influence your business to the point where now you had to get lawyers involved. Girl, what are you talking about? That teary bullshit video you put out, you didn't need to put that out there. You calling everybody out and blaming everybody. No, sweetie, this was your fault. You're the adult in the room. And I'm getting more annoyed about Tati because again, we're the same age. You should know better. I had to spit. I'm sorry. Tati, you should know better. You're my age. I would never let two other people who are my friends who are younger than me dictate how I feel about somebody or let them put bugs in my ear and feeding me negative information and feeding me this, feeding me that without going to the source and saying, yo, so-and-so is saying this about you. It's making me uncomfortable. What do you want to do? Because I'm not sure what's happening right now. Instead, you took to YouTube to record this video blasting James Charles and damaging your brand and your credibility and damaging James for no reason. Again, the wild, wild west of we influencers are now dictating how people in the real world move or how businesses move. And it's disgusting all the way around. I hate all of it. Again, this is why YouTube is my fun hobby that I do. It is not my entire career. It will never be my entire career. It won't be, you know, even with the whole Mika Stauffer situation. She adopted a child for YouTube views. We all know that she did this. We've all seen it. Everybody's done videos about it. She did this for YouTube views and monetization. A child was damaged because of this. Becoming an influencer has gotten to be, you know what? Becoming an influencer has become toxic. It's one thing to be a YouTuber. It's a whole other thing to be an influencer, I feel like. If you want to be a YouTuber like me, Bondi Blue, Funky Dineva, who else is out there who I like? Oh, Dr. Kirk Honda, huge fan of his. If you want to be a YouTuber like that, that's great. But when you start becoming an influencer and want to be called an influencer or an entrepreneur when you're neither one of those things, you're just somebody who got in front of a camera and started talking just like this, it gets crazy. You know, and I know this video is getting very long-winded and I apologize for that, but this just really irks me to no end. I mean, again, YouTube, it's the Wild West. It's never going to change. We can boycott and cancel as many people as we want to. It doesn't really mean a whole lot. I brought up Mika Stauffer a minute ago. How many fans do you think Mika Stauffer lost with this? She had 750,000. I think right now she's at 625,000. That's still monetization level. She lost 100,000 followers. She lost some brands. She can still monetize videos if she ever gets back on the channel. But as you can hear from the pings and the phone ringing, I have to get back to work. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. Drop down in the comments to get the conversation started. Like and subscribe to my channel. Find me on Twitter at Kia Shakur. Find me on Instagram at I am Kia Giovanni. And I will see you guys in the next video. July is coming up. I will have a lot to talk about, and I'll fix this for next time. All right. See you guys later.